This is a prophet with an undisputed record of national and international fulfilled prophecies. One who carries far more authority than his location of origin would imply. One of these very prophecies involved the details of fires to multiple building offices in the city.
I saw a thing that I did not capture it properly, so I did not know whether it was symbolic. I saw a building burning, and this wasn't one of those business buildings. This was like one with offices, official, not business, those things. It was one official, and it raises a lot of talk as well as to who did this, what was getting rid, and it's one of those things which I think we will need to keep in prayer, that it might not create some kind of star that is so negative.
In the prophecy, it was detailed that there would be a fire, and specifically that it would involve official buildings. When news broke of this story, it reported that many offices of Boda Boda 2010 had burnt down.
The arrest of the feared vigilante camp militia leader Abdallah Chitata spread like a wildfire. Today, the offices of the notorious militia he led were also torched by angry mobs.
The attack on the offices of Boda Boda 2010, which happened this morning, police did swing into action to halt it. These attacks were in the areas of Old Kampala and other places where Boda Boda 2010 had offices.
Secondly, the prophecy mentioned that there'd be questions of who did this. This breaking news story centered around everyone asking about the activities of Boda Boda 2010. This prophecy also mentioned questions of what was getting rid of who. The news story highlights the back and forth between the police and Central Military Intelligence as to who would be in charge of this particular case.
Inspector General Police General Kare Kaihura has come under fire following the crackdown by military intelligence on the notorious Boda Boda 2010 Association, who have terrorized rival Boda Boda riders and other Ugandans.
His only link to us is that he helps us to fight crime.
Lastly, the prophecy spoke of how this would create a stir in the nation. This particular news story caused such a stir that it led to the government intervening for the sake of national security.
A recent report on the state of the rule of law in Uganda, released by the Uganda Law Society, called on government to look into the legality of the organization.
Before us is one with whom an encounter not only supersedes mental comprehension, it is a direct portal to our spiritual illumination, the pathway to our God-given dominion, mysteriously wrapped in a man whose impact is immeasurable as the inexhaustible depth of heaven's glory. And it is our unmitigated privilege to reverently bestow the highest grace, prominence, distinction, and awe-inspired double, triple, and unquantifiable honor to the leader of this global spiritual awakening, Prophet Elvis Mbonye.